Hey guys, good morning. It's already been a busy morning, lots of motorcades going by, and I think we got one more about to come out up here. Biden is going to give a speech for lunchtime. Earlier today we saw a motorcade, I think that was Walls. It could have been Vance, but I think it was Walls. And later tonight we've got Donald Trump. So you're probably not going to see this video until late this evening. It takes me that long to edit it. Let's go down here and see if we can catch Biden's motorcade. And we're not going to catch it. You see, there it is. It's leaving the White House at this moment. You see the motorcycles rolling out. Which way is he going, I wonder? Well, they're going up New York Avenue, but I don't know where they're going after that. Let's see if we can cross this light. I thought he was going to K Street, to be honest, but I guess that's changed. Oof. There we go. We got a police car and probably the Beast. Yep, there's the Beast. Or Spare. The Beast is the second car. There it is. People cheering. And there goes the motorcade. There goes Hammer. Cat teams, there's the press vans. Okay, that was him heading out to an event in a location, I'm not sure, someone said it was Convention Center, but I thought the Convention Center thing was tonight. So, well, we'll try to figure it out. Somewhere down here. That's usually the signal to reopen the roads. Okay, roads are reopened. Kind of-ish, maybe. And we're going to swing down towards the convention center, where I think maybe that's where he went. I thought he was going there tonight, but maybe he's going there twice. And the cops all reset because they're going to do this again in about an hour when he finishes his speech. That's a little easier to tell because we can watch the actual speech on YouTube, whereas when he's in the White House, he just leaves when he's ready or when he feels like it, usually late. Like today, yeah, about 10 minutes late. Okay, well, he's probably at the convention center, which is just down there a bit. Let's swing over this way, though, to, oh, we can't because there's a security guard here yelling at bikes, because that's what she likes to do. But over here on my right is the city center complex, and this is the area, there's the Gucci store right over there. That's the Gucci that got looted the other night when protesters were marching through here protesting about the shooting of by police of a man in southeast DC. They looted the Gucci and rampaged a bit around this area. Then they went back to their own neighborhood in southeast and protested the next night by marching on the police station. That's when the riot squad came out and shoved them away. They haven't done much since then, though. All right, let's go see what we got going on down here, yeah? Dead rats. Okay, so now I've found out he's not in the convention center. He's actually here in the Westin Hotel, just on the edge of Chinatown. The Economics Club is having a meeting, and he's speaking to them. They sent us a preview of what he's going to talk about. It's mostly inflation, jobs, interest rates, da-da-da. Yep, here we go. There's the motorcade. All lined up. The press vans and Secret Service. Okay, we know where they are for a while. Oh, that's the U.S. Mint store. That's where you can buy like brand new coins. The actual mint's not here, but they sell the coins here. They also have a printing and engraving store where you can buy dollar bills. I wonder if that's even open. Maybe we should go down there. We haven't been down that way in a while. Chinatown, we can eat lunch. What are we on, 9th Street? Actually, I know a place down here. Maybe we'll go down here and get something healthy. Green, healthy, scary. On the right is a building we don't talk about, but that's Secret Service headquarters. On the right now is Martin Luther King Library, the public library. I like to listen to the police calls from the MLK library because, well, they're just crazy. They're just like, oh, we got a crazy guy in adult fiction. Send units to biographies. Yeah, they get a lot of stuff. This is the National Portrait Gallery, and yes, I am going to take you in here soon, just probably not today. All right, where are we going? We're going down to this quasi-Korean place. I think it's Korean. They have bulgogi. I know that's good enough for me. Up on my right, that weird building, that is the FBI headquarters. J. Edgar Hoover building. FBI is moving, though, to Maryland sometime in the next few years, once the Congress whines about it a bit more. Whoa. And that might change if Trump wins, because Trump said he doesn't want them to move. So, we'll see. I think there's a bike rack down here on my left. That's FBI. And right here is the rice bar, where we're going to get some rice. Or some noodles, I don't know which. We're going to get something healthy. But first, let's dump the bike. Okay. Bulgogi bowl. So yummy. Okay, healthy time is over. Yes, no more healthy today. Maybe some French fries later. Let's make our way back up because Biden is already speaking, and that's not going to last long. I give it, this is like a 20-minute speech kind of thing, I think. So he's going to be rolling back to the White House soon. Let's swing back across town and get in position for his return, hopefully before they block the streets, which could be quickly, sooner rather than later. Okay, so we're going to cut over here on F Street. F is one of the few downtown area streets that hasn't been redeveloped into massive office buildings, so there's still a lot of little things. This alley, by the way, that's the John Wilkes Booth escape alley. After John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln, he escaped up that alley and onto this road and into Maryland and whatnot before he was hunted down and burned out of the building. Ford's Theater is just down there on the left, that red brick building there with the pointy roof. They still actually have plays there every now and then, but it is a National Park Service quasi-museum, I guess you could say. Let's go down here and try not to get hit. Let's take the bike lane. A small modicum of safety. All right, have they blocked the roads already? No, I don't think so. Oops, there's a ramp. So at the bus stops, the bike lane actually has to go up into a ramp so the pedestrians can get on the bus at the proper level, especially those who need assistance, like wheelchairs and whatnot. Let's cut over this way. Okay, we're back here at 11th and New York Avenue. We've got to, let's get through this light before we die. More or less made it. Now that really cool building on the left, the Art Deco, that is the old Greyhound bus terminal. Yeah, that kind of 1930s looking building is where the Greyhounds used to come. They've since moved them over in the northeast up on Capitol Hill at Union Station, but at one time that was the entrance to the city for the Greyhound bus travelers. You go inside there, you can still see some of the Greyhound logos like into the tile work of the flooring. It's now just an office building that's been gutted, but the Greyhound station was historically preserved. Let's make this light.
my prisoner side by.
So security is a bit tighter than normal for these events. We're having to leave our equipment now and let the Secret Service check everything before we can get in. So I gotta leave all my cameras here for the next few hours. Guys, greetings from the Washington Hilton. We're pre-setting right now, and it's a disaster actually because the distance is so far. Trump is gonna look like a little dot in the cameras, even with the big lenses that we have, and it's so dark. So we'll see what we can do. Okay guys, we are preset, which means I have about 2 or 3 hours to kill. I'm gonna go upstairs, make some dinner for my kid, and then I'm gonna go back and we'll be there for Trump's arrival. It's gonna be a zoo. It's not really well organized. It's kind of a surprise, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it. Okay guys, we're down in Southwest DC. We've got about an hour to get back to the hotel and check in for the event tonight. But Trump's motorcade should be rolling through here shortly. And I wanted to show you that like his security level has gone up a notch. His motorcade is now getting presidential level security. And we'll see that when we get up to this bridge here. So what we can see on the bridge are police cars guarding the route from above. They're guarding the sidewalk and they're blocking the roads so that no cars can go down on the freeway. This is normal for the president, but for Trump, we haven't seen this yet this year. He usually travels in traffic. All right, so those are SOD, Special Operations Division K9 units trying desperately to get through this traffic. I'm assuming to help block off the road for Trump's arrival. They're kind of stuck. So over there you see the Park Police Eagle. They're now flying overwatch for Trump, just like they do for Biden. Eagle's up. Eagle is actually backtracking, flying backwards here. Trump should be coming any moment. Okay guys, we are now downtown, just a block away from the hotel, and we're gonna grab a sandwich because sandwiches in the hotel are 20 bucks. Yeah, like 20 bucks for a little sandwich like that. So we're gonna grab something out here and then we'll go inside. Any port in a storm, and I could use a piece of pizza. And a soda. All right guys, we got a little bit of time. Let's just eat on the street, shall we?
Living in Alpharetta, Georgia. On October 7, at 8:30 in the morning, terrorists invaded my father's home in Kibbutz Nir Oz. My father, Amitai, was 80 years old and suffered from Parkinson's disease. At the time, he was with his Filipino caregiver, Jimmy Pacheco. My father begged Jimmy to leave him and run for his life, but Jimmy refused. My father was shot to death in his bed. Before setting the house on fire, the terrorists abducted Jimmy and took him to Gaza. Jimmy was released after 49 days in captivity as part of a deal.
When he saw that Jewish students were being persecuted on America's campuses, he said, "Not on my watch," and signed an executive order protecting Jewish kids on campus. Let me tell you, I was there at the White House when he signed it. He signed it and looked right at the camera and he said, "Let me make this very clear to you. If you're a university president and you are promoting the harassment and bullying of Jewish students, you're going to lose a lot of money." And I'll promise you, not a single university didn't hear that.
Wait a minute. President Donald Trump, the person doing a phenomenal job in Congress, Elise Stefanik. It's national, and they were very accurate the last time. So there's a lot of respect for ASCIS, and they also have us up 11 with independence. That's pretty good. The Emerson poll came out, another good one, highly respected. We're up in Arizona, we're up in Wisconsin, we're up in Pennsylvania, 3 states. And tonight to talk about the sacred bond between the United States and Israel, and it's a bond that's in serious trouble. There's never been anything like it. A mission we're on. If we continue down our current path with 4 more years of Kamala, Israel will be faced not just with an attack, but with total annihilation. And I hate to say it so much. It's total annihilation. That's what you're talking about. You don't have a protector. You have a big protector in me. You don't have a protector on the other side. And I've said long and loud, anybody, and especially over the last few years, anybody who's Jewish and loves being Jewish and loves Israel is a fool if they vote for a Democrat. But beyond all of this come true, and if Kamala Harris wins the election, her weakness and incompetence, she's grossly incompetent. Look, she can't do an interview. And let me tell you, I won that debate by a lot. Stage, I said, man, did I beat her, even though I was against 3 people. I kept saying, I said, what are you doing here? And you know, the things I said were right. Like I said, we have massive increases in crime. And David Muir said, that's not true. The statistics show that crime is going down. Anybody in their right mind, take a look at what's happening from the border. We have crime that's worse. I said, you're wrong on that. Crime is going down. Now let's go to the next one. I said, what the hell was that all about? I only have one regret, that I wanted to be elegant and I didn't want to attack the anchors, which would have been very easy to do. So I didn't attack them, but I should have attacked them because it was 3-on-1. Like a basketball game, 3-on-1. It's very hard. They did well. And opened the American Embassy in Jerusalem. I also recognized Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. You know, Miriam and Sheldon would come into the White House probably almost more than anybody outside of people that worked there. And they were always after, and as soon as I'd give them something, always for Israel. As soon as I'd give them something, they'd want something else. I said, give me a couple of weeks. On the other side, I'm the candidate of those who want to defend Western civilization, defend Israel, and defend the United States of America. When I return to the White House, we will quickly restore stability in the Middle East, and we will return the world to peace. And remember the phrase, peace through strength. You know, I have no idea are going to vote for Kamala or a Democrat. And honestly, you ought to have your heads examined. You ought to have your heads examined. And those votes may be necessary for us to win. I say us to win because we're in this together. But who are these people? Who are the 60% that would vote? And I really believe that bad things, very bad things are going to happen. And I'll put it to you very simply and as gently as I can. I wasn't treated properly by the voters who happen to be Jewish. I don't know, do they know what the hell is happening? If I don't win this election, and the Jewish people would really have a lot to do with that if that happens, because at 40%, that means 60% of the people are voting for the enemy. Israel, in my opinion, will cease to exist within 2 years, and I believe I'm 100% right.
Okay, guys, that's a little bit of a flavor of the day. Listen, I'm just going to roll some of the photos I took. I took over 3,000 photos tonight. I edited it down to about 120, and then I finally filed about 40 with the agency. We'll see if any of these got picked up tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow.